So to first answer your question about do we need, a Hindu, do Hindus need Women's Day? I really don't think we do, because the thing is, our tradition, our philosophical moorings in the past, the way it has been, has had a very strong the divine, the divine feminine, as they call it. So we've really not gone to that stage where we have not come from the past, which the Western constructs have seen feminism, the need for Women's Day and things like that, right? Because that has had its ideological moorings in Christian theology, where it was the portrayal of a man and a woman, with a man being at a higher, at a superior level, and a woman being lower. And then, of course, we have the story about Eve and the forbidden fruit from the Old Testament and so forth. And let's not forget how America saw the famous witch trials in the late 17th century, which was again a combination of church and that of political authority. And even it was only in the late 18th century that they were, in fact, 1920s, that they finally got their suffrage. And even then it was the white women. So that's the thing. The West has had to deal with a lot of downs and downs, where women and their power, empowerment, and things like that have been concerned, especially because it's come from, it's got these Christian theological moorings. We, on the other hand, have not had such a shaming sort of a look at women, and women have always been upheld, as Sana mentioned. There are rishikas, there are yoginis, there's strong, extremely strong feminine models that we have in our Hindu text, right? If you look at even our Indian history, right, from Rani Lakshmi Bai, you have Ahilya Bai, Holkar. Then if you come to Karnataka, then you have, among many others, you have Onake Obbava in Chitradurga, who stopped the soldiers of Hyder Ali from entering the city and finally sacrificed her life. Then there's Kittur Rani Chennamma, all of that. So basically, traditionally speaking, culturally speaking, Hindu women have never been sidelined or put down. And in fact, if you look at all the virtues and attributes that a human being is supposed to have, different virtues and attributes, there is Shanti, there is Shakti, there is Vidya, Siddhi. All these have feminine, attributes to them. And something that comes to my mind is, I'm sure Sahana may be aware of this as well. There's a story of a king who has lost his kingdom in a big battle. And he's really, dejected, he's sorrowful, he's in mourning. And all these Lakshmis from his palace begin to take his leave and start, leaving him. So there is Dhana Lakshmi, there is Vara Lakshmi, there is Raja Lakshmi. One by one, they all start taking leave of him and going away. But when Dhairya Lakshmi comes to him and says, "O king, give me leave so I can go," he catches hold of her feet and prostrates and says, "Please do not leave me. If you leave me, I cannot survive. Even if the others go, it's fine. I can at least get them back. Only if I have your blessings." So that's how deep our understanding and close bond with women and Shakti has been. But if you look at, or maybe we can come to that later in the discussion on how it has kind of changed a lot, especially after the several invasions that India has had to go through. I'm not just talking about the British colonial period, but also from the Mughal invasions onwards, where things just went down and downwards. But before that, there has been enough and more evidence of how even women went and had not just went for education, but even had their own Upanayana ceremonies, right? It was not just for men, it was also for women. It was also for girls. And in fact, I think Sahana has mentioned in her book of girls having there was another term for it. I think what women had to undertake the Upanayana sort of ceremony. So that's how it has been in our traditional structure.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.